not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
Sheri is a participant here at NWSRA who participates in most of our special events and/or bocce programs. She first reached out to me to see if she could tour the sensory room. She is 54 years old and struggles with high anxiety. When she came into the room, she wanted to see what the room really was about and what it could potentially do for her. After the Snoezelen tour was over, Sheri mentioned to me that she thought the room was really cool, but she still was unsure of what goals she could meet in the room. With that being said, I asked her, what are your goals? She then told me that she would like to work on her spacing instead of pacing, standing in one spot, as well as sitting down, again standing most of her time with that high anxiety, as well as working on being around crowds and loud noises. With that, I told her, did you notice for the last 45 minutes of the tour that you were standing in one spot? It was then that she realized she would like to sign up for Snoezelen therapy. Sheri participated in Snoezelen with a previous therapist before I was given the chance to work one-on-one with her. As I began therapy with her, we discussed that we would try to work on coping skills and taking that outside of the room into the special events and programs that she does within NWSRA. From there, most of our sessions consisted of goal-setting discussions, as well as putting Sheri in situations that would normally make her uncomfortable. Sheri definitely needs a staff that can help break down her walls and get her out of her comfort zone. From there, once she realized that I was there to help her and give her purposeful guidance, she began to trust me and build rapport along the way. Some activities we worked on within the Snoezelen room was playing loud music, projecting large crowds onto the wall, as well as sitting for extended periods of time. It was evident that from the beginning of the session when I started working with Sheri towards the end that progress is being made. Definite progression was witnessed by the therapist both in and outside of the room with Sheri. Some examples of coping skills that Sheri took outside of the room was at our special events. Typically, this causes high anxiety because of the large crowds and the amount of noise. We were able to talk about the goals that she wanted to complete when she was there, such as being able to stay within a room for a allotted period of time, or designating a staff to be able to tell her concerns with rather than walking away. Setting goals in advance with Sheri helped her to regulate herself a lot more quickly during our special events, as well as allowed her to enjoy herself rather than end the night sooner than need be. Typically, Sheri would need a verbal prompt or two when attempting to accomplish a task within the Snoezelen room, such as sitting down for 5 minutes. Our second to last session, she came in and actually sat for the full 45 minutes of the session. I did not once prompt her in any way, and actually I almost didn't notice myself that she had done this on her own. This is the same client that toured just a little over 6 months ago who expressed to me that she would not ever be able to sit down or stop pacing herself. To see how Snoezelen therapy has impacted Sheri at 54 years old is a true testament to the therapy being provided within the Snoezelen room, as she is signed up for her 5th consecutive session.
This is who I'm meant to be. This is me.